Whew, man, sorry about that. Computer crashed. I had the blue screen of death. Can you hear me? Yeah, I got the blue screen of death. I was saying like, wait a minute. I messed up on making this real quick, and my computer went crash. Then I was typing on my phone because, like, I guess because I have Twitch on it, it would allow me to type in my chat room. All right, bringing the game back up. It should pop up here in a minute. Yeah, I do need more until I got to pump it up because I am a rogue. Well, he will be a rogue. I want to be able to do traps. I want to have some skills. All right, this is not still not showing. All right, let's see. I'll have to go in and manually because it probably doesn't see it. Main screen share, edit. Do you not see Dungeons and Dragons? It's right there. That's not it. That's all because the old one didn't go away yet. There it is. That's interesting too. That may be. I learn something new every time. So that may be why I can't get both of them to come up. All right. So anyway, let me do this next. I'm shown as offline. Dashboard. It's it says online. Oh, I can hear myself. It says one. Ooh, why's it got that? There we go. All right. Yeah, that was very bizarre. So I hope I don't do that. That's just another reason that tells me that my I think a lot of it, some of the hardware on my computer is done and over with. I put got a new nice video card before it, but I need to get a new motherboard and CPU processor. It's just old. It's just too. I think a lot of it's just what I'm doing, playing a game, trying to stream, run multiple accounts. It's the video card can handle it because it's like I said, it's a newer video card, but the computer processor and the RAM and that's in it and the hard drives, the solid state hard drives are fine, but I just don't think it doesn't have the processing power that it needs to help because I notice like as I run extra stuff on my computer, it can't handle it. It's the my stream starts getting choppy and getting crazy, so got to got to upgrade it, I guess somehow. It's like one of the things I can't do. Got to oops, gotta go. It's got to be 13. Ooh, how do I want to do this? Ugh. be like, "You're a level 12 rogue. You can't do traps." No, I mean, yeah, 8 points ain't gonna make it, or 5 points ain't gonna make a difference. But every mod that you go up, every mod point you go up is an extra 4 skill points. So I don't mind leaving it at 13 because when this goes up a point, then I'll have an extra 4. I'll do it like that. Alright. Is that what I want? Yeah, 16 con, I guess. I'll have to deal with it. Yeah, I think so, STN. I might have to. I don't have the viewership that Voodoo does. They get a, and not to mention, he does it the to get a CPU and motherboard is a lot more than what his hard drive was. Now I'll be able to I don't know, I'll have to start looking at prices on stuff. I mean I have before when I seen how much it was. I was like, ugh. I think like the motherboard is like 250 to around 200 250, and I think the CPU was like 300ish 350. Like you can get them bundled together I think for like 600ish dollars. But that's still without the RAM. You still gotta get the RAM, which is not that much more. All right. What is he starting off as? I'm doing this wrong. I'm already doing this wrong. I knew something wasn't right. This will cost me 1 class change, yes. Rogue. I mean, I was starting as a ranger again. I don't want to start as a ranger. I want to start as a rogue. I made my saving throw or a wisdom check. Intelligence. What time is it? It might be past my bedtime. My brain shut. STN's been around while my brain shuts down late at night. Cause I just stopped thinking after a while. My brain's melted anyway. I've been trying to do catch up on my homework earlier. Not I didn't put ketchup on it, but it's not that tasty. But no, I was trying to get caught up on my homework. All right. Disable device. Search. Spot. Perform. I'll go ahead and get that. Heal. Jump. Balance. Bluff. Use magic device. And that was it. I mean, I'm glad. Yeah. Alright, single weapon fighting. Correct? Yep. I don't even have to worry about. I get some feats freed up, but they're still tight. I don't have to worry about taking. Well, when you're a cleric, you already get shield the proficiency. Then I only had to take. I used to take improved mastery, perfect shield mastery, and that kind of stuff. But that does take away some of the double strike. I don't know. That's why I said that. That's why this is kind of like a test character a little bit to kind of give me an idea how it will feel with See Me See You when I do it. Regardless, it'll still do decent DPS. Regardless, nothing spectacular. If anything, as long I don't care as long as I'm able to reincarnate See Me See You and work on his racials and have somebody else capped at 30 that can run through like Lords of Dust or Spies in the House, whatever places to collect tokens with my two other accounts. That's really a main thing that I really care about. And getting him to 30 is like a big thing too. Focus. Yeah, why watch TV when you have this kind of entertainment? Alright, you have 19 class changes remaining. Yes, tokens of the 12. That's why, like, kind of like one of the reasons why I have two paid VIP accounts, but I made a third account when they had it's a free to play, my third one. But I made it in I made two other accounts also that I just have reserved. I don't even play them or ever log into them, but for the DDO free quest pass coupon that they had, I had a couple friends that were interested in playing. I don't know if they ever will or not. They talk about it, but he was a specialist. I'm about to watch the back of my eyelids. I'm not too far away, STN. I am there after I finish this fiasco that I'm doing here. I may not do any more rogue right now until because I'm going to get more skill points if I wait when I throw in completionist, and I'll get more from my ability tome. I can go ahead and take my 5 levels of barbarian. I'll get those out of the way. Let me see how I'm going to do this. One rogue. barbarian. All right. Yep. 5 barbarian. So I won't be able to do anything with Bard. Yep. I don't know why, but I started towards triple completionist and never did normal completionist. Yeah, it does suck. It's one of those things. The burnout. It's very real. That's for sure. Everything splashed with an artificer on the expo. Yeah. Yeah, I know some people like they do a 4 rogue, 4 artificer, and then 12 of whatever they want to do their TR of. Maybe I guess because the 4 rogue and 4 artificer gives them enough bow DPS or whatever, and then the 12 levels of whatever you want it to be. 12 cleric or 12 monk or 12 paladin. And I think I was able to take force of personality. Force of personality this time. Yeah, I like swashbucklers. I was like, you know what? This character doesn't even have completionist, so I don't even have to worry about it. Yahoo! It's like, hey, no sweat. I will be able to take force of personality, or even improve feint, which is that's a nice. A melee attack also bluffs the enemy, right? Enabling sneak attack. Really don't need it unless I was soloing, but if I plan to be in a group, but I will take precision. I will get that puppy in there. Yeah, yeah, they are. They are pretty fun. We want that charisma. Like all points are going into charisma. Jump, balance. Don't really need to put too many points in. Use magic device because if you playing a charisma build, it's going to be high enough anyway. Normally 6 7 points is more than enough. 6 7. I probably can go ahead and pump. No, because when I go back to rogue, I'll have plenty of points to pump into those. I don't want to intimidate. Ugh. Where'd bluff go? Where's bluff? I do bluff. In case something decided. That and diplomacy is nice. And keep things that want to attack me off of me. It's like a shoe. Go find something else to fight. Alright. Don't want to make sure I mess this up. Alright. So I'm now taking my fourth barbarian life. Bluff. Heal. Get that pumped up a little bit too for the end. Alright, fifth barbarian life. I will keep double checking to make sure my brain is working right. Melee, barbarian. Jump. I don't think it's really going to matter. I can't get that into a base attack of 6. I don't think you can get improved critical until be slashing. You can't get that until 8. Did I take force of personality yet? I don't think I did I? Where's it at? Where are you at? Force of personality. There you are. Alright, no more barbarian. Alright, so think clearly now. I'm technically already 3 things. I can't pick anything else other than ranger. Because technically I am a ranger right now. It just doesn't show it, but because believe me, I would love to pick bard, but I can already tell you it's going to say no. I'll even try it. This is what I was talking about. I sang songs and told tales of voice to do the path of the bard. Selecting this class would give you 4 classes. Yep. So you can't do it. It was a specialist. I was a rogue. can hold off on the rogue levels for a little bit longer. Let me see. Let me see. DDO ability tone. Let's see what all the levels are when you get all the points to go up. They go up at 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, 22. You have a +5 bonus at 11. I'm level 6. Level 6. Level 6 will give me... Level 7 will take that to 17. But level 11 will take that to 18. So I'll take my ranger stuff through here. Yeah. Yeah, that's it sucks that you get robbed like that. You would figure it would allow you to do a complete total transformation. All right. That'll work out perfectly if I take if I go ahead and take my 5 ranger levels and the rest rogue. No, not 5 ranger levels. 3. 3 ranger levels. Because the ranger levels are going to be the bard levels, so let's get out of this. What the hell is a ranger? There it is, the path of the ranger. No, but I have lots of I have a timer on me. This really don't matter because I'm going to be dropping it anyway. The timer for reincarnation, you have to wait 3 days. Is that what you were talking about? Yeah, yeah. Just double check. Alright, that's 2 ranger. improved single weapon fighting. So the rest of these will all be rogue. Bluff, disable, jump, search, spot. It got 3 days. No more ranger. Ooh, wrong one. Specialist. No, stop clicking on balance. Jeez. Bluff, disable, jump, search, spot. Where's the specialist? It's rogue, charisma, bluff, do, do, do. Thing is I will be doing all of this again. There's greater single weapon fighting. See, I can take that, or I can go ahead and take improved critical, I think. Improved critical slashing. Specialist, rogue. Stop clicking on balance. Perform. Heal. Specialist, rogue. Do not click on balance. I may take that up another point. Heal. Oh, no. I start getting perform up. That's all. Well, that's all I can take it up. Alright. Interesting. Bluff. Disable. All that good stuff. Well, it's getting to that point where it's like, you got lots of points just to do whatever you want with anyway, so why not pump it in something else? Like tumble, that's got a half a point in it. There's sneak attack, 4d6, arcane, get greater single weapon fighting now. I've tried this with nothing in my last hand and pick and versatile, which is a new feat that they added. It's an interesting feat. Bubby Peanut. Been a few years since I really played, but what guild are you in? I am, first of all, welcome to the channel. And I'm See Me See You. That's how I go by my name. Or some people just call me See Me or whatever. But The I play on Sarlona, and the guild is High Lords of Malkir. It's been a while since you play. I've been playing since 2007, but I've been playing off and on, off and on, off and on. I just got back into it a year ago, and trying to really crank out lost time, trying to catch up with racial reincarnations and stuff like that, and it's keeping me busy. I'll tell you that. Between that and school. Are you planning to get back into it? Was you on Sarlona? Did you play on Sarlona? I'm a rogue. Wouldn't you think I'd be able to pick a lock? Probably not in high-end stuff. That's not what I'm here for, to pick locks. Do I even want to put points in it? There's more important stuff, like haggle. Oh yeah, I know roving guns. Yeah, absolutely. Ran with them a few times. I think. I think the first. Actually, I think the. I can't think of the guy's name. It was the new raid. I think they just had a spot or two to fill, and I think they just pugged it, and I joined. But I had already done the new raid like I don't know 5 or 6 times. No, I had it. Yeah, yeah, like 5 or 6 times. I was like, but I eventually ransacked it and then just kept and just well, yeah, I ransacked it from using timers. And then I couldn't. I had to switch over to another tune. I played the heck out of it. Still do. I just don't use timers anymore. Well, shoot. A little Diplo will be nice. Where are we at? 753 now. Gosh, not there yet. Getting there. 4 more to go. Um, the motherboard is an. I just had the box. It's an Asus. It's a gaming, but it's old. Hold on. Yeah, it's the Asus Z170 AR, and this is old. I got this 5-way optimization USB 3.1. It's you could go and customize a lot of stuff in it, but the CPU is I can never remember it. DXDIAG. It is a where are you at? A processor. It's an i5 6600 4 CPU, 4 core, quad core. That's weak in comparison to like the Ryzen CPUs and the motherboard. The kind of like they do bundles for. You get 8 core, 12 core. I mean, and obviously there's more, but that's kind of like I think for the I don't know if it's for the 3600, 3800, 5800. I forget which one it is. I can't remember them off the top of my head. But there's normally like there's a really good motherboard that goes with them. Yeah, and that's the thing about it, cause like when I not when I stream, I have my game, and then sometimes I'm running 3 accounts at one time. So that when I run 3 accounts, my stream really becomes choppy, especially when I use Streamlabs OBS. That's why I moved over to Twitch Studio to help a little bit with how much resources, because Twitch Studio seems like it uses less resources. And my memory right now is like 1.1 gigabytes. It's showing on up on there, and it's green. But like sometimes I run BlueStacks because I have a game that I play also on my phone, but I do it through BlueStacks called Summoner's War, and it really drains some memory down. And then sometimes I have um, Xfinity TV on, like watching baseball. I like do it pop the screen out and move it up on top of my game up in the corner. That way I can game and play my other game, and watch TV at the same time and stream and whatever. It's like, hey, it's just too much. It's too much going on, especially for that motherboard and CPU. I mean, even if I just stuck to streaming, and once I get 3 accounts running, I'm on Voodoo Discord. I well he like he doesn't have Discord, but I run with him. Like I'll be running with him tomorrow on hardcore server, I'm sure. I mean, I've been on when we do when we do certain raids, that like ones that he normally doesn't do, but other guild members who run them, they have like their own Discord. Like Vengeance, he has one that when he and pugs it out, he gives the information out, and then people join it. But that's just for the raids. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't. Oh, where? Let me see. How am I going to fiddle around with this? Another here. I think it's getting down to the point where maybe I can just dump the rest of the points in diplomacy. Do I want to keep messing with? Why not? Be diplomatic. Oh no, I don't think he ever. It's none that I've ever known about. I don't think he's ever been into using it. Ooh, what level am I? To okay, I still got Another level. 2, 8, 9. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Yeah. Offhand versatility. I've tried this before too, but you can't have anything in your offhand. But you get 25% more to your melee damage, which is nice. If you have an orb or rune in your offhand, your vorpal strikes cause you to gain versatile empowerment, but your spells automatically crit for the next 5 seconds, but there is no spell that I cast with this build, so it does me no good. Grab improved evasion. It's a new feat. That along with, it might not even show up yet, tell you the truth. And I don't want improved evasion. This is like laid out. It's not something's. Oh, I know why. I know why. Yeah, but it's not showing up because you have greater shield mastery and then you have perfect shield mastery, and I don't see perfect in there. That was something new that they added. The perfect shield mastery. I need opportunist. That's what I need. Opportunist. Opportunist. There it is. I like it. I like it. You said you're a swashbuckling monk, but yeah, I don't know if you have anything in your offhand. But if you don't have anything in your offhand, if you get rid of your, if you have a buckler or whatever, because I don't know if you're centered or not. But if you ever thought about, just having a weapon in your main hand, being able to do 25% more melee damage is pretty nice. Well, it's your. I mean, let me take that back. It's not 25% more melee damage. Your ability score modifier contributes 25% more to your melee damage. I wanted to. I kind of made that sound like you do 25% more damage. I didn't. You do your ability score modifier contributes 25% more to your. So I mean, you're getting a boost. I mean, it's especially if you have a high modifier, right? I mean, you get up there to like 100, and then you have a 50 modifier. I mean, it's adding I guess a quarter of that to it. And be center if you gotta see if a monk can have anything. Or yeah, or not have anything in your offhand. If you just have something in your main hand, you're good to go. Yeah, same here. My attack speed, I attack fast with with my attacks. Well, you know what? I forgot all about having to take magical training. I need that. I'm glad it popped up. I mean, I could have took it back in the beginning, but when I redo my feats, that's actually one of the earlier things I need to take, and I'll show you why. Because since I'm not taking cleric anymore, clerics had the ability to, well, clerics get magical training, and in Feydark Illusionist tree, for you to get this up here, you needed magical training. But it doesn't tell you on there. I don't know why it's not on there. But if you didn't have magical training to take the Feydark Illusionist, and you didn't have a cleric, now I can't do it now because I don't have a bard level. You had to take, in Spellsinger, you had to take your first core, and then there was magical studies here. You had to take 3 levels of it. So you're wasting 4 action points where you don't need to. So that's level 18. I have no idea, but I don't even play them. I don't even know about monks. I TR'd mine, or TR'd, I auto-boxed mine when I played a monk. I never played the class, cared for it, tried it once. I think you're right though, because bards can't be lawful. What I guess and monks do, or I know paladins. I think paladins, that would be like a conflict, I guess. Like you couldn't be a paladin bard, right? That'd be interesting. Imagine a swashbuckling paladin. Spot. Heal. Perform. That'll be the last point for that. I can hear at my party now. What do you mean you can't pick locks? You're a 12 rogue and you can't pick locks. No, but I bet you if I grab you by the back of your neck, you can use your chompers to chew through the lock. Alright, that's level 19. Specialist. Rogue. Charisma. Bluff. Diplomacy. Disable device. Jump. Search. Spot. form. Nope. Can't do it. Heal. Anything else? Don't know points. It's really no big deal. I'm going to be doing all this again anyway. But I just don't think I'm going to be doing it today. Or tonight, I mean. Well, it would be today, tonight. Today, tonight. It's only one more hour left for tonight to be over, and it will no longer be today. It will no longer be tonight. It will be tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm tired. This must be like after this. We'll call this after the shot lunacy. This is what happens after you get your second Corona shot. Your mind melts instantly. Well, that should say after you recover from your second shot. All right. I don't even need to go out. What am I doing? Go back down there, fool. Something else they just added with the last patch too is the horse mount, the stable. It's really nice. Which is what's really cool that they added the mount, the stable mount to your inventory tab is so when you're on Korthos Island, you could have your horse right off the bat. You no longer the slow walk run of shame of walk from Korthos Island to wherever. You can immediately boot scoot boogie out of there. Alright, let's see what it says. It's going to say lesser reincarnation. If I go to put that in there, it's going to go wah wah wah, and I'll be like, that's alright, I got this. And when I go to use it again, what will it say now? Will it go wah 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 again? It will not. Actually, is that locked? Do I have that locked? Unlock that. Why is that locked? This mounts from the raid, the one I just did. It's the armored. Whoops, the armored unicorn. It's the white one, and this is the black one. I normally write on the black one anyway. I'll put that one up. Nay, nay. That's it. Can never. I don't. Whoa, what's that? Input language switching. What? I don't want to do that. Typing left alt and shift controls your hip. What the hell did I push? Dismiss. Man, crazy stuff happens. I was just trying to change my default input language. Does the ultimate in falconry work in Reaper levels? I don't know. I have yet to play in the falconry tree. I take that back. I have played in the falconry tree, but I used it for something different. I took falconry when I play like a tanky build or sometimes my warlock. I'll get my resistance right here. I'll get my healing amplification here. I'll get my sprint. There's nothing I get from here. I think that pops me. Whatever it is, I get up to this where I get the 5% quality bonus maximum to your hit points. And there's one other thing that I did one time. I did it messing around for DPS. Kind of like the same thing, a couple more points so I could get up to no mercy. So I could do 30% damage to helpless opponents, and from the Epic Destiny tree, since weakness, you deal an extra 30% to helpless. So now you're up to 60%. think there was one other thing that I did that added. It wasn't this. It could have been this because that adds 10% more enhancement damage to your attacks. But I forget. I can't remember. Um, I mean, other than your set item bonuses that give you 15% more damage to helpless targets. So now you're up to 75%. Is it auto granted or just loot or store? Are you talking about the mount or are you talking about the stable? The stable is new. They just added it with the patch back on Wednesday. Oh, the mounts from the raid, the armored black unicorn and the this one right here. I don't even know if you can move them around, but these two right here, they're both armored. And the thing is, you don't have to move these from character to character anymore. As long as I make any character on this account, on this server, I'll have those horses because the stable is like it's be just same with like with your pets or like your little cosmetic pets and stuff like that. These are shared between all your characters that you make on this server. So if you make a brand new character on the server, it'll have all these mounts in the inventory in the stable. Started using my Earth Grab daggers, Kukri, for the helpless damage. Alright. Stone ring. Hey, what happened? It's in there. Where did all my... I gotta check on something here. Oh, I forgot. I put it in the bank. I was like, wait a minute. I got stuff. Something's missing. I put it in the bank. It's in the bank. Go back to normal. Oh, for them to fail their saves from Earth Grab? Becomes useless by level 18 content. That's like when my Warlock. I like, for an insta-kill, besides like Finger of Death or whatever, through Heroic, I like Trap the Soul. Because Warlocks don't need to uh, have a material component to cast trap the soul, like a wizard or sorcerer need to when they cast it, which I think is really cool, and it just makes great for an insta kill. All right, let's try this again. Now I'm gonna get them bard levels in there. Alright. Reincarnate. That's way too many points just to take that up to 17. Yep, let's do it like that. Alright. For there. Now we're doing this for real. This should be fun. Well, you already know you're going to be taking diplomacy, so get it up there. You know you're going to be taking jump, get it up there. What do you mean you can't open a lock? I think that's funny. Because I probably, if it was not based off of dex, if it was based off of intelligence, yeah, I probably could, but yeah, it's not enough. There wouldn't be enough points. I don't think I would be able to. Some locks probably be too difficult to pick. I don't know. Use magic device. Let's tumble a bit. Perform. Heal. Take that down. Single weapon fighting. It really don't matter because they're going to be going right to level 20, so I can take magical training right away in the beginning. What do I want to look like that? I mean, do I really want to look like that? I don't. Do I really? God. Ah. There you go. Cool looking hair. Have the milky, lifeless eyeballs. Can I please have actual eye? Why do I have to have... There we go. Good golly. Look like the Undertaker for a second. Alright. Eyebrows. Nose. I click on nose and his whole face changes. Jeez. There we go. Lips. Whatever. Facial hair. Ooh. Ooh. Mr. Beardy. Facial detail. Ooh. Just what I want. The hand on my forehead. Like Arnold said, talk to the hand, and it got a little too close, and it burned into my forehead. Ooh, get the little, looks like a rainbow on my forehead now. Now it looks like Pink Floyd's on my forehead. Alright. There we go. How about nothing? That's good. Do I want to look like I have jaundice? Do I want to look like those people, the blue people that live in, oh, where is that at? That's weird. If you ever seen that before, you gotta like look that up. The it's like their skin is blue. I think it's from the water or something. Or what, I forget, man. It's crazy, crazy looking. All right. Metallic. Do I want to be metallic? Metallic purple. Yeah, make me metallic looking purple. Ooh, like ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't care about all this stuff. What am I doing? Get out of here. Don't even look like a bard. Look like a reject. Alright. Just tell her, let me in. Let me just jump off into the fuzzy white dots below. I don't need to ask her where's here. Wait a minute. Don't be messing with my mind. Where is here exactly? I started my venture and career as a rogue. You have 5 changes. I was not on a path, so I made my own choices. That's right. I was a barbarian. I was a barbarian. It's a rare genetic thing. They mate with people with the same genetic thing to pass it on. I forget what it was. I thought it was something that they were drinking. Here goes my ADD. Yeah. The blue people drinking water, I thought, wasn't it? Internet sensation Papa Smurf dies. Oh, that was back in 2013. The most famous blue man is Papa Smurf has died. Paul Carson was born fair-skinned, from boy, rich hair. Silver. It was silver poison. That's what it was. I think there was silver. Colloidal silver turns you blue. Is that what it was? Colloidal silver will not turn you blue. How much colloidal silver will it take you to turn blue? Okay, but there was a picture. Maybe they got like the autopsy of them, or I don't know what that is. But there was a picture of like a family of blue people. The blue people of Kentucky. Is that it? The blue people of Kentucky, why the Fugate family had blue skin, is that it? Sometimes you don't know if this stuff is true or not. Martin Fugate, the first blue man in Kentucky. 1820. All that was of the gene, the genetic mutation. The blue skin was caused by a diaphrase deficiency that led to a methemoglobin. I can say that. Just got a tired methemoglobinemia, a rare condition that causes elevated levels of methemoglobin, a form of hemoglobin that cannot bind to oxygen, which, like blood, have a bluish if it's not oxygenated. Scientists were quite intrigued as the cause of blue skin in the Fugate family in the 1960s. Young hematologist named Medicine Cohen traveled to the region. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it was interesting. All right, but that's that's me. That's my character, Mr. Blue Skin. All right. Bluff, rough, bluff. I end up having plenty of points. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure stuff out. Make sure there was nothing from down there. I did put points in spot. That is true. I forgot to do that this time. All right. It's to activate the bat wings. Oh my gosh, I would hurry up and get this done so I could get to bed. And the sooner I get to bed, the sooner I can get up. And the sooner I get to drink a nice, delicious cup of coffee. I'm experimenting tonight. I normally have a cup of coffee. Well, I have my cup in the morning, and then I normally have a cup in the evening, afternoon, or evening. And I only had coffee this morning. I'd be curious to see if I sleep much better tonight. You would think I would know these things after, being alive for a while. But I haven't been a coffee drinker for a long period of time. I never cared for coffee until the last couple years. Weird things going in life made me drink coffee. So really can't. Honestly, I still don't care for coffee. Like, I mean, the taste, first of all, the smell of coffee is awesome. I love the smell of coffee. There are some coffees that taste better than others, obviously. There's some. I've tried a couple coffees that taste like dirt. It's nasty. Ugh. Coffee is a nice morning ritual. You are right. It is. Like, just when it's brewing and you smell it, like your heart, you can feel your heart already thumping harder and speeding up. It's like, yeah, come to Papa. It's ready. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got 3 barbarians, so this is working on the 4th barbarian. That was the fourth barbarian. This is the last one right here. This is important. I don't take any more. Wait a minute. It was force of personality. That's right, because I was singing that earlier. The force of personality. Do, 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 do. Or precision. Precision. I did not take precision yet. There it is. Precision. So that's 5 levels of bards. There you go, bard. Barbarian. So that's done. Off the bed, early day. Thanks for the stream and the info. Hey, Bubby Peanut, thank you for stopping by. Come by anytime and check out, Voodoo also. He's got lots of information that it's always, he's a good person to ask for questions. But I'm always open, always willing to talk. So have a great night. I'm off to bed myself here very soon, as I get done leveling up. Oh, so going out for coffee pre-COVID was a nice hangout. Yeah, see, I was not in that clique yet. It's like I said, all right, so I'm not on the path of Ranger. This is where it changes. Melee. Is he a melee? Bard's not a melee. He's a specialist. Silly. Specialist. A bard. Yes, this is what we want. Whoa. What do you mean? Wait a minute. What's going on here? I gotta think. I'm not a ranger. I started as a rogue. He's a rogue. He's a level 1 rogue. What was that? One can usually get tea or... Oh, I love chai tea. Oh my gosh. I am like the super chai tea. Yeah, I had a girlfriend that got me into chai tea years back, and ever since I just love it. I got chai tea back there. I see where I messed up. I did mess up. Daggone it. I'll be darned. Alright. Well, this was a costly mistake. No biggie. So when I used the plus 20, when I used the plus 20, I ended up keeping um, I ended up keeping ranger levels in there because I thought those were the ones I was changed. What I should have done when I used the plus 20 is do 12 do 12 rogue levels and do 8 barbarian levels. That's 20 levels. Then you come back and use the plus 5 because now you're just 2 classes, not 3 classes. What I did was kept the ranger levels thinking I could change them after I added in the barbarian and the rogue. So, but it still has ranger added to it. I can't do it. Yep, it just would have been a split class. Yep. And that's what you need to do. You need to turn it into a split class, just a dual class, and then you can come back and add in the triple class. That's You only need to do that if you don't plan on keeping any of the original life, which was Ranger. I wasn't thinking. Daggone it. So Now I don't care. I'm just going to pop points in here because I've got to reincarnate again. There's no, I can't. This build don't work with ranger levels, man. So no biggie. Just put points in whatever. Click, 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 click. It's a good thing I still have another plus 20 hardwood. You know how much them things are like actually worth. But who uses a plus 20 hardwood, honestly? I mean, if you're going to use a plus 20 hardwood, you might as well just reincarnate your character if you were level 20 and not an iconic. I mean, that's what I would do. At least you would, get the past life. Yes, you would have to level your character up again, but the whole point of the plus 20 is to change your character into something entirely new that you're not playing anymore. So that's why I would reincarnate. I was like, well, let me just make them fresh and start my way up. But in this case, the plus 20 works for what I just did, where I completely screwed this character up completely. Not once, but twice, using the 20 and the plus 5. No, they don't. They don't give you. They don't give you a past life. I wish they did. That'd be cool. You would think it would, but it's a lesser. It's a if you go to wiki, it tells you straight up it's a lesser reincarnation. This is because it says right here. If a third class, right here it was. If a third class is eliminated before the process is finished, a character can start swapping in levels of a third new class. Otherwise, a second or more plus N lesser reincarnation is required. So I mean, they're telling you right there, you have to eliminate. You have to eliminate one of those classes. I have no way to eliminate it because it's still in there. Silly me. Alright, well, I'll just do it again. It'll be a 12 rogue, 8 barbarian, and then I'll do the little lesser again, and it'll be fine. It could have been. I mean, it's possible. I wish it would let you, well, it's too late anyway because I already used the stone. It'd be nice if you could like exit out of the whole process and not have consumed anything, but it's already past that. There was something else I could have done too. Sitting here thinking about it. Though when it asked me for those ranger levels, I could have just said I wanted them to be barbarian levels. That would have worked as well. It still would have required me uh, to use um, another heart of wood, but I mean it would have I could have done it with a just one plus 5, but now I got to use a plus 20. I think I gotta, yeah. I've already passed them. What level am I now? I've already got, yeah, it's already. I can't have those ranger levels in there. They gotta go. No, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. You should never reincarnate when you're tired. It's normally costly. I know. Oh man, you ought to seen the one time I did cause Voodoo always talks about never reincarnate when you're tired, and I did it one night when I was tired, and I was making. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. I I went to go make a new cleric tank, and I was going to mix in paladin because a popular healing tank. I wanted to be a healer but have a little bit of tanking capability off tank. And a popular build is to be um, a 17 favored soul or cleric and 3 paladin. So what do? I'm sleepy, I'm tired. And I was like, all right, I'm going to make an iconic race. I'll be a paladin, and I'm going to be favored soul. Not even thinking, I go and make my paladin. While I was making my paladin, I noticed I was like, because he's in his armor, he's got his shield, he's got his sword, he's real big and buff looking. And I was like, as I'm making this, I was like, wow, that's weird. He can be neutral. Cool. So I created him. I went ahead and hit create. It's tired, not thinking. When I went to go level up, it's like, you want to take your next level of fighter. I was like, what? Fighter? I'm not a fighter. I'm a paladin. I ended up picking Purple Dragon Knight, thinking that a Purple Dragon Knight was the paladin. But here, the Blade Forge was the paladin. I should have picked Blade Forge. So, here's how that one cost me. I had to reincarnate using I had to use a Heart of Wood and and pick my first class as a paladin, but now I'm a Purple Dragon Knight paladin. Thank you. And on top of that, I had to open up the DD host. Thank you for the bits. I had. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. You do all kinds of crazy bits. I had to open up the DDO store and get a change alignment thing. I had to change my alignment to lawful good so I could even be a paladin because I couldn't change myself to what. It was horrible. So after I changed my alignment to lawful good, then I could reincarnate. Not like this. Not like this. Is that thank you for the bits. Good grief. Not like this. Not like this. That's what it feels like about right now. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I hope you can share in the laughter with me. The sorrow, the patheticness is terrible. Thank you again for the bits. I appreciate the cheer very, very much, Jack. Alright, where am I going? Wait, what am I doing? It's not going to be on this character. I gotta log them out to my other one. I only messed up twice, like maybe like that. But you know, like when you look at the purple Dragonite, I mean, you think iconic purple Dragonite male. Yeah, it's like he just looks like a paladin. You know, looking at him, he looks like a paladin. I just wasn't thinking. And I go through the process, and I'm doing everything, and I'm like, oh, I can. That's weird that I can pick. This is what I wanted. Ooh, jeez. You know what was worse about having that PDK? It had a there was some wrong with the bug. I had on like with the new Feywild armor. Everybody was like, "Why are you naked?" I said, "I'm not naked. I got on um the the deep the snow scale or whatever it is. But for some reason on a PDK, it makes you look like you're naked running around like this. Ah, God. So not only when I'm healing raids, they're making fun of me. I was like, "Do you want to get healed or not?" Shut your mouth. Oh, you be nice to your healer. I'm literally, your life is in my hands. Gosh, throw that in there. I honestly, I wish I had a +3 heart of wood. I you don't see him anymore, but it would be nice to have that. But I gotta check something real quick here. Hold on. I'm going to blank that for a second. Check something for a second. Oh, they do have one. Okay. I mean, because that's all I'm going to need. Where'd it go? Is that it? There. All right. But the iconic hearts, I think, I always thought were easier to get because you get those from seeds or commendations of valor. I always thought the tokens of the 12 were the hard ones. That's why I made so many. That's why I got 3 characters to help farm tokens of the 12. I can basically farm 21 tokens of the 12 in an hour now. Now watch this done the right way. This will be a learning experience because I know exactly what I did wrong, and it'll be a good learning experience. So, well, you know what else? I got to get my reincarnation timer. It's a good thing I got lots of those. We will need 2 of them, please. Thank you. Goodbye. I think I've always remembered the things. They've been around a while. I don't know how old they are, but let's find out why that's doing that. They probably don't tell when they come out. There's a lesser reincarnation timer. And then I know they have different kinds. They have a complete reincarnation timer, and a lesser, and I don't know. Jeez, so much stuff to remember. I would only ever need the lesser because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing lesser reincarnations. This is a complete. Maybe I don't know if they changed the naming of it or not. Instead of having all different kinds, if they just say it's complete now. Yeah, I know, right? All right, lesser. Bye bye. Second 20 heart of wood. This will disappear. Boof. Can you imagine if I lost items and I had to write a ticket to the customer service and they were like, what did you do again? How many times did you reincarnate? which which version of you do we look at? Well, we can tell it was lost somewhere between reincarnation 1 and 5. Somewhere in there. Who knows? We just think your items left you for a smarter person. All right. Now, here's the deal. No matter how we slice this, it's got to be 12 rogue, 8 barbarian. And that is it. Nothing else. I just hate. You know what? Because I got to reincarnate again anyway. This this is really not important. Like where the points are at. So I'm not even going to put points in intelligence because that just means more skill points I got to spend. I'm just going to be reincarnating, and I got to do it all over again. So this really doesn't matter. Just click, 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 and all that kind of crazy stuff. It don't even really matter what I take because once again, I'm going to be reincarnating and doing it all over again. So none of this really matters. All right, enter the game. I can see now me making it into the DDO Chronicle again. The See Me See You goes brain dead at midnight. Well, before midnight. You have 20 class changes remaining. What do you want to be? Well, I started as a rogue and then I did change to a barbarian. That's completely fine. We can play with that. Next. As a matter of fact, the next few levels are barbarian. Next. It don't matter. We'll throw shield mastery in there. Barbarian. Gosh. I will definitely have to clip and make highlight of tonight's reel to show what not to do. We're going to make sure we do this right this time. Alright, see, now here's where it wants to say, hey, you're a ranger? Are you a ranger? No, I was not. Okay, you get the hell out of here. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 more levels of barbarian, and then the rest are going to be rogue barbarian. Right? Did I do that right? Let's double and triple check. Congratulations, you completed trail as a level 6 barbarian. Yes. And it should ask me again here. You want to be a ranger? No. Melee barbarian. Okay. It should ask me one final time. Do you want to be a ranger? No, I do not. Sam, I am. I do not want to be your ranger. Next. There. Out of the darkness. So now I can do the rest rogue. I don't even know how I got 2 of them, tell you the truth. I I think I got one from a gold roll. I think I rolled 100 and got it. I'm not sure. And I think I got one from the Raiders box or something like that. Yeah. It's like, okay, you want to be a rain? No, man. Knock it off. Stop pushing it on me. I don't want to be. You know what? Can you? Well, I wouldn't be able to do it now anyway. Because an 8 barbarian. I wonder. Could I have saved myself from having to use the the +5? I bet you I could have. Instead of doing 8 barbarian, I could have just done more rogue levels when it was asking to be a ranger to wipe it out. Oh my god, more fail. I could have saved My +3 heart of wood. Oh my god. That's alright. Try telling you get to bed. You know what? We'll get through it. Let's do it right. We did it half right. What's more important is we didn't do it all wrong. try to let's try to look to the bright side of it. Look how many of these powers of evidence I got in my bag. Oh my god. Ugh. All right. I tell you what. Anybody ever comes by my channel and asks me how to reincarnate, I'll be like, yeah, I probably will be able to give them much better advice now. It's like I said, it's too bad you just can't like back out of everything right now. It's what you do. You give the sub to to Bluebell. Jack Belushi is paying forward the gift that he got from STN to Bluebell. Thank you, Jack. I don't think you can. I don't because you're already technically leveled up. I was say it's not going to let you start over again. It'd be kind of cool, like if it said reincarnate, and then you click on it, and then it's like you get another chance, another shot. But it's like, all right, specialist, rogue, specialist, rogue. Oh my gosh, what a crazy, crazy night this has been. It started off when I didn't go to bed and decided to stay up to be poor entertainment, an alternative to watching TV. Young Guns 2 was on. Y'all could have had more fun watching Billy the Kid. Ugh. Specialist. It's a rogue. I keep looking up here to make sure I see the word rogue and not ranger or alchemist or whatever is in here in specialist. So all I need to do is have something else splashed in there. I think if I did that, my computer would make a great decoration for the sidewalk outside my window. I didn't even know I had any other people in here. Uh, I just see Jack's been there and he wasn't talking. First of all, I didn't know if anybody'd be up this late. Two, there's nothing exciting going on here except for lots of fail rogue. You know the life shaper, she's probably tired of seeing me. She's like, come on, man, you again. Would you like for me to pull out of bed? Maybe. That's what I was saying. You should be in bed. It's Friday, so I think she's actually starting to make a little bed, make a bed here beside her. So maybe you'd like to, move in since you're always here. Well, this rodeo ends when I finally do this right. And it's about to happen. Once I take this last rogue. He is just getting off of work, I bet. Thank you for the bits. Oh my gosh, this has been crazy. Yeah, I definitely got a highlight like this. How long have I been doing this? How long have we been going at this? I don't even. I gotta like look at the timestamps. See how long we've been doing this. Zyvon, welcome to our channel. The channel. I don't think I have the option here on this to put. There it is. Timestamps. 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 Chat appearance. Chat appearance. Timestamps. I wish they would just stay on all the time. Oh, Zyvon, it's been a ridiculous night. Alright, I crashed. The computer crashed back at 10. Like right around at 10 o'clock. Slughead says, see you again. You're on tokens of 12. Alright, so at 10. It had to been back around, well, it was after 10. A little bit after 10 is when this nonsense started. So, like, it's probably. Yeah. Yeah, that's how long I've been back online. I was on before that. My computer crashed. But when I came back online, I started to do this reincarnation, and I completely have messed everything up. This has been a very, very expensive carnation. The only reason why I did this because I said it would be cheaper and less time consuming. And what I have done is I've completely botched this and made it extremely expensive, and it's wasted nothing but tremendous amount of time. It's been ridiculous. What does Voodoo always say? Don't do this when you're tired. Don't do it when you're tired. Oh my god. Alright, so now reincarnation timer again for the 4th time. Lesser reincar. Throw the +3 in there. See me, see you, you, you. nice. Log out. That's probably where we should have ended the night at when you clipped me. When I went to go just switch between characters and I hit quit. It quit the game completely. Apparently my brain was no longer thinking at that point in time. Now everything matters. 18 charisma, 13 dex, 13, 16. Perfect. Balance. These gotta be right. Balance. Bluff. Disable. We'll pop diplomacy in there because we'll be doing that. I might as well max it out. We've got plenty of points. Jump. Search. Spot. Tumble. Use magic device. Heal. Perform. I'm just making sure I get all the things that I'm going to be putting points in so they come up towards the top. Did I already get bluff? Yep, bluff. I already got diplomacy. Good, good. There. No, not messing with it because I have an 8 for dex. I probably would not even begin to be able to pick a lock at Reaper. Alright, magical training. Alright, here we go. Are we going to be the blue boy again? Very good. Like the blue people of Kentucky. Oh my gosh. I don't want to have the milky white eyes like I'm the Undertaker. Come on, give me some pupils, please. There we go. Good grief. Here goes my whole face changing. My lips, face. There you go. To get the best they have. Yeah, well, the Matrix builder is great. I have it. I use it a lot. I already know how I need to build it. I completely screwed up with the being triple class trying to change, or being a single class trying to change from a single class to a triple class using a plus 20 heart of wood. And that's what I'll probably emphasize if I this is what you don't do. Ooh, that looks sharp right there. Woohoo! Eye color. Yeah, now he's looking Scottish. Yeah, see, that looks like Arnold. Again, put his hand on my forehead. Talk to the hand. And there's Pink Floyd on my forehead. So you think you can tell heaven from hell? Alright. Actually, that's kind of cool looking. It's the 12 rogue. God, I just you haven't even been. I guess you haven't been here all night. This has been horrible. I did exactly what you're not supposed to do with reincarnating, and that's do it when you're tired. It's been extremely costly. It's cost me 2 plus 20 hearts of wood that I've had in storage forever. It's cost me 1 plus 5 heart of wood and 1 plus 3 heart of wood and 4 reincarnation timers. I'm serious. Look here, I got four powers of power evidence right here. Oh my god, it's entertaining. It starts back at 10 o'clock after my computer crashed. I mean, that should have been the first sign right there. And when I went to go switch between characters and I quit the game, you know, and and Jack Bushi clipped it and showed me because I was like, did I just quit the game? I didn't. He said, yep, you sure did. Look here. So that's when I should have went to bed. I've been the entertainment for the night. All right. Gosh. So the only thing I have to do is just change um, three of the barbarian lives over to bard, and that's it. That's all I got to do. And I could do it right here if I wanted to, because I already have 8 levels of barbarian. But I'm going to make sure that this one pops in first. Not going to do anything drastic yet. Yeah. It don't matter. I get plenty of points to mess around with later on. All right. Here, got the one barbarian, one rogue. Let's go on. This one I'm going to change to a bard now. Specialist. Bard. That way nothing can be screwed up. Well, I mean, it can, but we're not going to allow it. Ooh. I did only take 12 levels of rogue, didn't I think I was 12 rogue, 8 barbarians, because I don't want to lose rogue levels. I don't want to change the wrong thing. All right, it was bard. Okay. Perform. I'm so sleepy. I already took magical training. Luckily, I did not do this to my main character. It's a long story. And I'll end up talking about it next time I stream, I'm sure. I gotta clip and highlight the whole thing, the key points through the night. Don't do this. Don't do this. Alright. Barbarian, Bard, Rogue. I trained as a specialist. As a Bard. trained as a specialist. I was a bard. No, 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 not you. That's fine, that's fine. No more for you. We'll put that in there. Ooh, look at you getting cure light wounds. I can always switch that out later, I guess. Alright, I was on a path. We'll go back to being a barbarian. Nice. The force of personality. No, I'm not. No, I didn't die again. I'm waiting until tomorrow. I think when Voodoo logs back on. I've been trying to mess around and get stuff done on the main server instead of getting anything done. Like I said, I botched this thing. This guy was the level 20 Tempest Ranger dual mace build that I made that Shrimp Tom had for Hardcore Season 3. And it was he's a Scourge. What the hell is this thing? Asmir Scourge. He was a 20 Ranger, so I had a 20 heart that I used. Completely messed up because the problem is if you you just can't change all three classes to something new. You have to maintain something because you're technically adding in a fourth class, and that's where I started screwing up. Because I knew even with the 20 heart, I was still going to be a ranger, and I started to change. I added in two other classes. I added in the rogue and I added in the barbarian, and I was like, all right, I'll do that. And then I'll use a +5 heart of wood to give me my 3 levels of bard in there. Where I messed up was I kept levels of ranger. Don't know why. But when I used that +20 heart of wood for the first time, I should have made myself a 12 rogue, 8 barbarian, and there would have been and have no ranger levels at all. I was thinking, well, I'll leave 3 ranger levels and then I can use the +5 heart of wood, but you can't do that and change the ranger levels to bard levels because you would be having 4 classes at one time. That would have been a ranger, a bard, a barbarian, and a rogue. You couldn't do it. So that's why I said has been one hell of a mess tonight. It's been a very costly mess. Quite entertaining, to be sure, and sad at the same time. Barbarians. I actually got one more level of barbarian that I gotta take. Oh, it's going to be automatic anyway. It already knows. It already knows. It is. It's it. Well, the best part is it'll be there archived. It'll be on the Twitch stream. I will highlight it to keep it forever. It's a keeper for people to learn what not to do. Don't be this dumb. I think my commentary was you it added to it as I was making my characters and realizing like, oh no. Even when I used my second uh when I used when I don't know, I can't remember now. It's been too long ago cuz I'm too tired. But I could have saved myself from using this other heart of wood, but it's all right. Is everything even now? Because we're not going back. No, search isn't. Oh, you logged in to check your build. Well, nothing exciting has really happened. I haven't made any mistakes yet. Yet. And yet. Russian. Yeah. Well, but the thing is I already knew that you couldn't have because I was we were talking about that. I was talking about this that I had already done this on the test server, and I ran into that problem over on the test server and understood that oh yeah you can't have four classes. You can you but like it just didn't my brain just stopped. It had already stopped. That's the problem. It had already my brain already had shut down. It was done. This is in the description, heart of wood. Yeah, that's probably that's probably a that sounds about right. I said, well, shoot, guess I'll play some DDO. I really haven't even got to really play any DDO tonight. It's been this. It's been a night of failure. Did I not take precision yet? I thought I already took precision. Did I not? Where are you at? Precision. There it is, but improve critical slashing. I think precision is next. Ugh. Today is the final countdown. The final countdown? For what? The final countdown? Oh, to end the day, it's a new day now. I was. Er, Is that what you, I don't know what's going on. My brain's toast. Oh, I got it now. Yeah, you like I get it now. It's like, but you had to explain it to me because I wasn't going to get it. Not right now. I like the numbers are just like everything's looking. 3 bard, 5 barbarian. The rest of these are going to be rogue. All right, so it's looking like it's going to be fine. I can actually probably just pump all these points in here because it's all going to even out in the end anyway. I'm going to have plenty of points. Precision, greater single weapon fighting, or precision, it don't matter. I don't use Discord. Anytime I use Discord is when we do Brock and Friends on Friday night, or then just when he does his raids on the weekend. Like tomorrow, I'll be using it for when we do. I forget what tomorrow is. Which raids we're doing. But I don't have a Discord channel or anything. Oh yeah? Do you know digital design? Do you know Boolean logic? Or are you just hardware? I built this computer. I built this one. You can message me on Twitch, the private message. Yeah, I built it and it crashed. No, this is old. It's an old computer. I'm overwhelming the little 4-core processor in it. Yeah, my video cards are already fine. My video card's good. My hard drives are fine. But the motherboard that I was looking at, like I can't think of the name of it right now. It comes bundled with the Ryzen. I don't know if it's the 5600 or 5800. It's either 8 core. I think it's an 8 core, 12 core maybe. I don't know which one it was. For like 700 ish dollars for those combo. Then we'd have to get RAM for it unless I decide to get the memory that attaches to the motherboard. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. So I had to drop my classes and Blender, Maya Cat, Photoshop, Premiere. Yes, I've on my hard drive and CPU is definitely that old. Actually, I bought them in 2014, I think. 2014 or 15. They're actually 6 years old. And even then, they were old. I mean, they weren't old, but they weren't new. It wasn't the top of the line like high performance. I was looking for the El Cheapo stuff from a Micro Center store. Not Micro Center's got great stuff in it. I just was looking for the like the year before stuff, or the year before that. Ooh, I got to get these numbers clicked because my eyes are starting to. These numbers are starting to swirl together. I just want to make sure I got everything maxed that needs to be maxed. I got all the main stuff that I need, I believe. This will be opportunity. Opportunity. Where are you at? Did I already get precision? Nope, but I'm going to get you now. Precision. Opportunist. Alright. Ended up, I already read that. 12 cores. Yeah, 39 or 59. Freedom Force. Yep, keep going, baby. Keep going. Rogue, rogue, rogue. Rogue, rogue. 12 rogue. Whew, I made it. Oh my god. 3 hours later. 4 powers of evidence. What? With 1 point left over? We can't have that. Oh my god. This woman is probably so sick and tired of seeing me. Like, I think she threw up on me the last time I came through. Because she's like, I can't take seeing you anymore. I like, she's had it. It's like, you again. Alright, Micro Center tries to keep up to date with in-store locations. Yeah, well, there's a Micro Center not too far away. Well, it's a little bit of a drive. It's more down towards Washington D.C. But I mean, I can be there in an hour and a half, and I don't mind driving an hour and a half at all because I love to drive. And I'll just get in the car and zip one down there. And it's a pretty big store. The one in Rockville is where it's at, Rockville, Maryland. And I normally check what they have in stock before I go down there. Newegg is usually full of Yeah, last generation stuff. Newegg got Tiger Direct. Nice. Or Amazon. There we go. Vitagraph would have been doing better if I kept it. Video game design stuff. That's well. When I got into computer information science, I was trying to figure out which field I wanted to get into. I it didn't matter too much the first year because I was taking a lot of um, general study stuff, English, some math class, like lower math classes, like intro math and stuff, math 101 or whatever, but 105, and then it started going up from there. But then you get into discrete math and structures and calculus, and finite math. But it wasn't until I think my sophomore year, the end of my sophomore year, when I was starting to figure out. I was like, I'm just going to go down, specialize in networking and cybersecurity. That's the field that I went down, and I graduate in the fall. But game design was one of the concentrations that you could go into. Web design was another one, but I had no interest in web design. I liked video game design, but I didn't want to work making games and then play games. I don't know. Just didn't want to do it. You saw a global pandemic to 12 Studio 12 science fiction writers and 20 game studios. Paint Shop Pro. I don't mess with any of that stuff. When you all talk about I mean, I know what it is. But when you talk about like movie and studios and movie makers and photo this or that, that's all Chinese to me. I never ever have messed with any of that stuff. I used to be able to order parts from any micro center. The age of crypto mining has ruined that. Hmm. Oh, did they? I don't know if Tiger Direct went out of business. I haven't been online looking for computer stuff in years. You know, the last time whenever I got that. Well, I take that back. I did get that new video card, but I already knew a Micro Center wasn't far away. That's where I went. Yeah, I we didn't even my last semester had server operations. We had to install uh, Linux. We also did Windows Server, and what else did we install? We installed three different things, but um, what made it hard and difficult is normally we would do all that on the school's computers, but because of COVID, we were here on our own home computers, so therefore we couldn't start fresh on a completely wiped computer. And we're not going to wipe our personal computers here at home, for two reasons. One, we're not going to do that to our own computer, and two, how would you be able to communicate with the professor because you don't have anything that works? So we had to install the virtual machines and then do it that way. But we did Ubuntu and Linux because I never even learned anything about Linux, which I should, especially getting into networking, cybersecurity, because you're really gonna be dealing with Linux and stuff like that. So, all right. this is complete. The only thing that I will need to do is spend the points, which I very seriously doubt that I will not be doing tonight. But I will get the trees set up. Swashbuckler. War Chanter. Frenzied Berserker. Fey Dark Illusionist. I think that's... Was that it? Yep. A couple of these are easy. That one's that. And that. Boom. Easy. This one's simple too. I gotta dabble. Oops, wrong one. I gotta dabble with the barred ones, so I can't mess with them right now. Be way too tired to figure them out tonight. 27, you need 30. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll come back to that later. I don't take it over here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's it. 32 points, no more. Bam. Swashbuckler. Blow by blow. Is that the melee one? Did I pick the right one? Let me look. One's a melee and one's a ranged. That's ranged. That's melee. Dodge. Swashbuckling. On point. My eyes. I will have an orb in my offhand. That way it now is considered a swashbuckling. This is my charisma to damage. And that right there is the bare minimum for that. Now this, here, here, that, 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 that. Something's missing. Something's out of place. Oh, duh. I forgot. I'm a rogue now too. But still something ain't right because even in rogue I only came up so far. And speaking of rogue, there we go. That goes there. Look at this. You got to keep doing that every single level. Really? What is this? Don't be doing that stupid stuff. Here we go. Like sometimes it gets weird. It gets like buggy. Venom blades. That's the sneak attack. The points are going down quick now. Alright. And there is where I stop because I need to dilly-dally around with a couple of things mixed around in between here. Alright. I'm going to catch it. This is all I'm doing here. I'm going to catch up on some chat. I think you guys may already read that. Very nice. Live on Cali Lakes. I already seen that. Like fixing cars. I don't want to be a mechanic. These days it's easy to game on Linux via Steam. Proton. Yeah, I have not messed with any of that. What is the idea behind this build? Swashbuckling with the helpless damage. It does, well, I'll hurry up and show you real quick. My other character is similar to this. No, there's no rage. I do no raging. No rage. Alright, Zevon, see you later. Have a good night. Alright, I'm just going to pop myself into this quest real quick in here. I'll go in on Reaper 1. Reaper. I don't know why I hear any sound. Oh, I know why. Because the game crashed earlier. Yep, figures that wouldn't show up. I guess I think it will show up. Alright. This is a similar build to it, but this has the 5 cleric levels in it. Oops, gotta talk to this dude first. Where's he at? There he is. Like all up here hidden and everything. I didn't even have everything on that one. Here we go. It's an absolute fun build to play. So what makes this build different from the one that you just seen, like I said, this one has cleric in it, so I constantly have to, not every 30 seconds I use divine might and I use frenzy. These are just little minor buffs that help buff up my character a little bit. I dropped the cleric to pick up rogue levels to do sneak attack damage because in-game build I don't have to worry about having aggro. With these guys out here, I have aggro. They're focused on me, which is why I have to dire charge them to stun them and get around behind them, angle them to get sneak attack damage. But if I'm going to do sneak attack damage, I might as well get some rogue in there, so that's why I dropped the cleric levels. And I'm also the race that you play is a tiefling scoundrel, because the tiefling scoundrel tree gets sonic damage to bonuses like to their attack. They actually do. It's huge. It's a lot of damage that you end up doing, along with this right here, resonant arms. And I'm working on past racials on this guy, but this was just play around also. It's pretty nuts. But anyhow, oops, not log out, recall, and then just quit. But yeah, this cup is turned sideways. Is that right? Yeah, it's pretty fun. It could hit much harder. Well, if I remember to pop both of those, get those going, um, have my haste going, another haste on top of that. I have two hastes going. I have my regular haste and then action haste on top of it, so he swings really fast. Melee power is pretty good too. It's see, there's a bug in the game. Well, actually, my melee power come down because I changed something. My melee, well, no, it's still melee power is still 211, which is good. My double strike is 82%, which I suspect it's going to come down a little bit because the feats that I took in this build are not I didn't take in the other build, and that is these right here, the combat feats. Greater shield mastery. You're getting like 10% double strike when wielding a shield. Improved is 8. This goes up to 10. Where's perfect at? Do I not have perfect? Oh, it's at part of epic. Where are you at? Is it legendary feats? There's perfect weapon finder. I thought I had perfect. Do I not have perfect shield? Maybe I couldn't fit it in. Okay. I guess I don't have it. I thought I had perfect shield mastery. Oh, this is level 30. That's weird. Huh. Well, it wouldn't be here anyway. It would be... I think it's because it's considered epic. I thought for sure it'd be up here. But anyways, I'm way beyond tired. I gotta get to bed, so... I don't even think anybody else is streaming. I'll check real quick, because I want to send whoever over to... Well, the DDO stream is up. I don't even know. Oh, maybe... Brackart's streaming, so we'll raid the DDO stream. I appreciate, first of all, the bits and the cheers, the subs. Appreciate the support, the fun, the laughter, all that kind of stuff. I will be back on again tomorrow morning, actually. Videos. Oh, you missed his premiere? Well, it should be. It should be on his channel. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. But Voodoo will be on, I believe, in the morning. I'm pretty sure he will be. I'll be on in the morning. I'll be on the hardcore server playing around a little bit tomorrow morning. So if you're following, you'll know when I am on. You have a great night, everybody. Jack, thank you very much for your support, and we'll talk to you all later. We'll send this raid over. I don't even know what this is on the DDO stream. It's something. Sprackart. See y'all later.
Outside Storm Beach Harbor.